Hey. So there are some days when I show up to these Michelle minutes that I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I literally hit the start button and to see what comes out of my mouth. But today, I knew what I was going to talk about by mid-noon, by the middle of the day. I just hadn't gotten around to it. Relationships. Literally every single one of my single friends, including myself, are all talking about relationships. Either why they don't have one, how they can attract one, what they want in one. And it's reached like a fever pitch. Like, I think maybe it's the summertime and everybody wants to be bunned up or have a boo or some exotic love affair over the hot summer months. I don't know what it is. But several of us have been doing these, and I think maybe I've talked about this before, doing these lists about the kind of person, here's my list, the kind of person that we're trying to attract in our lives. And the list talks about, they always say when you make these lists, make them as specific as you can, what she looks like, what he looks like, what he's into, what job he does, where she's from, whatever. So you try to be as specific as you can. So my list has been on my altar here for at least since January, since maybe probably the beginning of the year. I'm sure that's when I did it. And then a couple days ago, I was in my shower and was thinking about, single, not dating, and started thinking about my list. And suddenly it occurred to me that that list I had put together felt very familiar. Like, I wrote it down, but I don't think I had connected to what I was writing on the sheet of paper. So after I got out of the shower and dried off, I went and picked up this list and just started reading it. And there's like, I don't know, 30 or 40 items that I've squeezed onto the sheet of paper. And I read it out loud. And I was describing myself. I mean, down to the T. Like, so that got me thinking. And as I was listening to all my friends talking about the kind of people that we're trying to attract in our lives, where our relationships in the past had failed and what we were going to do differently. And then I realized, and I'm sure somebody said this before, and I'm sure just like a little earworm that's starting to bury itself in my head and come to my consciousness. I'm the one I've been looking for. I know it's all Audre Lorde or whoever the heck said it first. But I think when you are looking for a new relationship or repair the relationship you're in, you shouldn't spend all your time trying to fix that other person or make that other person that you're looking for be in your image. I think you should be spending all the time working on yourself. The person that you're trying to manifest truly is yourself. Because once you've done your work, once you've come to as close as the best you can do, the person you're looking for will show up. Because that's just how it is. Like, once you've done your work, and anybody else who shows up before your work is done, I think they're going to be shitty. Or not quite your match, or something is not quite right, or something's quite off, right? And because of who we are, we'll try to wedge ourselves into it. Like, but she's pretty, or she's smart, or she's got a gang of money. But it will be something not quite right. You'll be like, what's that about? So I think that's it. Like, my friends have been sort of pressuring me to like start dating, and I'm not. And I'm just going to keep working on myself. I'm just going to keep manifesting the things that are on this list that must be that I'm trying to attract Michelle Sewell to me. Because it was just so freaky when I read it out loud. I was like, hey, that sounds just like me. Wait a minute, that is me. So that's it. That's the realization I've come to today. That the person I'm looking for, she might either already exist in my life, or she's somewhere on her way towards me. But when she arrives, I would have done my work. I'll be prepared to receive her. I won't be scrambling last minute like, you're cramming for a test, like the quiz is tomorrow. No. I'll be ready. And I hope she's doing her work. Honey, I do hope you're doing your work. Because I'm waiting. So that's it. That's my epiphany. So I'll talk to you guys later. And I hope you guys had a good Monday. Alrighty. And I hope the person you're looking for shows up for you too. Alrighty.